Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Swag Makers. I'm Debbie, and today if I'm out of breath, I just ran into the garage to look for some Christmas greenery, which, of course, I didn't find right there, so we'll play it by ear. Let's see, who's here? Also, I'm so proud of myself I was working on another project this morning, and about 10:15, I thought, 10:15 my time, so 45 minutes ago, I thought, oh my gosh, I need to get in the shower. I go live at 11. So I was ready in 25 minutes from shower start to hair makeup done. So impressed with myself today. Let's see who's here. Mildred, Janice, Deborah. Hi, Gail. Deborah Pena. Hi, Brenda, Virginia. Not Virginia, Veronica. I don't know how I read that wrong. Vicki Arnett. Catherine Lukowski. Hi, friend. Janice Harrison. Mary Zwinger's here. Hi, Carol. Hi, Ivy. Got a new sweater on, and it's a little, all the clothes now are short. Everything's short. And the minute you do that, you're like, okay, that's not what I was planning on doing today. Hi, Ivy, Joanne, Rula, Jan Chase, Robin Sinclair. Hi, Patty Girding, and Patty Shinsky. Well, thank you. This was my 25-minute prep. Like, I literally got ready 25 minutes today. I still can't get over it. Hi, Lisa, Shannon Curtis. Hi, Betty Beckford. Happy to see you guys. I'm drinking my water with electrolytes because I'm feeling like I need to get, I'm traveling and flying tomorrow to Kansas City, so I'm needing to make sure I'm healthy. Lori Stanley, Joy Pritchard, Joanne Barker, happy Wednesday to you. Hi, Esther. Hi, Paget. Gosh, Paget, I feel like we haven't seen you in a while. Hi, Joan. Sandy Myers. Hi, Zoan. Is it Zoanne? I cannot remember. I've seen your name for years, but is it Zone or Zoanne? I think it's Zoanne. Thank you. They are just the cheap glasses. They're Betsy Johnson. And then I added the bling to the top. And I'll tell you what, they have lasted so well forever. They're amazing. Esther, Julie Bishop. Hi, Fred. Hi, Clara. Well, thank you so much, Carol. That's so sweet. Hi, Patty. You guys can always tell if I'm wearing if my hair's up, it's day 2 of, not washing my hair. If my hair's in a ball cap, it's day 3. I'm trying to train my hair right now so that, I don't have to wash it every single day. It's driving me crazy. So anyway, Debbie, thank you so much. Hi, Sherry. Ileana, I hope I did that right. Hi, Rhonda Reeder. We haven't seen you in a while. Nancy Lewis, we're all here in our places and nothing makes me happier. Hi, Saveda. You can't believe you got I'm not sure what. Hi, Debbie Gordon, Nancy Leon, Nikki Hunter, Robin Song is here. Let's see, who else? Sharon Barraclough. Barraclough, I hope I got that right. Joni Hoffman, Joan Graham. Thelma, we're getting there, you guys. Hi, Cecile. You love the Nutcracker class. Thank you so much. You guys were so, so gracious. Linda Miller, you trained yours for 5 to 6 days. Oh, I want to do that so bad. How do you do that? How do you do it? Just what I'm doing? You just don't wash it for a couple of days, but then I just feel gross. Hi, Vicki. Oh, good. Ileana, I'm glad I got that right. Kay Myrick. Hi, Thelma. Kay Myrick, I might need a dog sitter in December. I'll get in touch with you about that. I'm not sure mom can handle it. I think that I don't think Louie likes her. Oh, I'm so glad. Mary Freeze, Kay Sullivan. Okay, I'm caught up. Let me show you guys. Super excited. I haven't seen her yet. Hi, Gail. You're watching from Nebraska. Jeannie Clemens is here. Morello. Hi, friend. Okay, one of my ladies. Hi, Sharon. One of my ladies painted this for me, and I am so floored. I just opened it up this morning. Look at that. That is exactly what Louis looks like when he's in a good mood. Hi, Catherine Marsh and Vicki Vina, Diana Rutledge. Hi, friend. Is that incredible? Kathy Marberry painted that for me. Emergency. Yes, I need to do that too. But is that gorgeous? I mean, it looks just like him. When I pulled it out and showed Bill this morning, I was like, she's even got the stains under his eyes and his whiskers. Perfect. Isn't that adorable? Isn't it so cute? Missing you from South Carolina, Tracy Honecker. Okay, so then this was a Louis day this weekend. Look at these. Let's see. Dog Mom. Look at those. Julie Bishop gave me those when we were in California. It just was never ending with Louis. There wasn't a lot of stuff for me, but there was some great stuff for Louis. Look at this. Michelle Rosenthal sent him a little cape to wear for Christmas. And Michelle Rosenthal also sent him this darling little sweater. Look at this. So, and look at, I just love these. So cute. And then Nancy Lewis gave me a whole bunch of stuff, but I've already kind of put it out. I've got the ornament under the tree. She found these little bandanas. Look at this. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Jackie. Look at these. Poochie. What was this one? Isn't it an incredible portrait? I mean, I am so blown away by that. Look at this one. Please return to Sniffany and Company. I love this one. To see how to behave. Exactly. Sniffany and Company. Hi, Deanna. And then Chewy Vuitton. Little bandanas. So, I thought these were darling. You guys spoiled him rotten. Bill, when I came back, Bill's like, well, what did they give me? I said, nothing, Bill. You got nothing. Hi, Jill Babb. Hi, Allison. Hi, Teresa Pritchin. Why is that so hard for me to say? But anyway, hi, Lorraine. Hi, Pam. Okay, so we're going to get started. But anyway, is that not incredible? And I haven't seen her yet. So if you guys see her, start to get my attention. Jennifer Phelps. Louise is going to get all the goodies now, not you. Yeah, exactly. So I'm so beyond. Real quick, I want to show you this. I know you guys have seen these before. These are little plastic Easter eggs, and I scratched that off so you could see. They're just the little plastic Easter eggs. I stick them together, wrap the top with twine. Just start here, hot glue, then keep going all the way around for the top. And then I black and white check the bottom, and we do just like we would do anything. You start here, and you draw a line here, line here, line here, line here. And so you cut it like a pizza. And then if that's the right size for you, then you're ready to do your horizontals. But so easy. I just did, Julie. What'd you do? Look away? I'm wearing them today, and I just showed them. So one more time. Here's my dog mom shoes. So funny, and those look just like Louis. I also got from Julie some dog pajamas, and apparently she thinks I'm a lot smaller than I am. So that was it, even though it was a compliment, it's even worse when you try them on, and everything was like, oopsie, that's not going to work. Okay, yesterday I sent Bill, sweet Bill. And by the way, for those of you who hadn't heard, he did pass his driver's test. So now he has to take one every year. But he passed because Bill's the one who runs all my errands for me. Thank you, Becky. They're Betsy Johnson. They came in the 3-pack with the striped ones. I don't know where my striped ones are right now, but anyway. A couple Kathys right in a row. Kathy Taylor and Kathy McElroy, Christina Martin. Okay. Dollar Tree. So I sent Bill to Dollar Tree, and I said, would you mind getting me some 5x7 frames? He said, oh, I'm happy to. And then he came home with 8x10s. And I was like, it's okay. He was willing to go. He went to 2 Dollar Trees to find them because he said the first Dollar Tree was too crowded. And he was just so floored by it. So anyway, hi, Diane Newman. We are going to make a window pane. However, I have a darling piece of decoupage that's going to go in all the window panes, if you know what I mean. So we're gonna make like a window looking to the outside world. And these were $1.25, because remember it used to be, everything used to be $1. Now it's $1.25, which makes no sense. So these are the ones I got, and I got 4 of them. And, well, Bill did, but I liked them because I liked the frame for what we're doing. So let's get all these open. We are going to glue the 4 together. We're going to put a Christmas picture. Yeah, he did try. He really tried, but you know, that's how it goes. And literally, you just say thank you and move on when they're willing to do that. And then, so he was running around for me yesterday, and last night about 5:30, I had just poured a glass of wine and was getting ready to sit down and play cards with him. And I'd been working all day on my day off, and he said, "Oh, I forgot to tell you, you got to take me to the rental car place so I can get my car turned in, because he's going to drive mine for a few days," which makes me crazy, but that's okay. Anyway, and I was like, "Right now?" And he goes, "Oh, seriously?" And I was like, "I'd be happy to, darling." Seriously, after all he'd been doing for me. Hi, Debbie Henry. Hi, Kathy. Sandy. Hi, Jillian. And Susan Miklachek. I'm happy to see you. Hope you're feeling okay. Okay, I didn't want to take these off because, you know, some people say you never do a project start to finish. So, you can't please everybody. But today, I'm going to please that one person who wants to see this start to finish. So, I'm sure a lot of you have already done these, and that's okay. Hi, Evelyn. Hi, Doreen. You just got back from being in my neck of the woods. You didn't call us? Yes, Bill passed his driver's test. So, in Arizona, well, I don't know if it's just here, but his doctor had recommended, well, his doctor recommends all of his patients. Hi, Terry Lightsey. That's here for a couple sleigh ornaments. Let's just say he bought so many, I still have a ton of them. Oh, that, Bill does that too. If I send him to the store for like mayonnaise, we get like Costco size mayonnaise or like 3 bottles of them because he just doesn't want me to run out. And luckily he does the same thing with wine. So it usually does work out, but anyway, okay. Anyway, I'm sure a lot of you guys have already done these or seen these. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Carolyn. Trying to get really good about, you know, comments today. Mom's not here. Hi, Yvonne. It's good to see you. Hi, Karen. Okay, so now we've got our frames. All right, and here is, let me just set this down. And here's our papers. So Bill keeps trying to call me. I sent a picture of it to Mary and Sue so that they could find it, and I don't know if they did or not. Do I have info on the next retreat tickets or where at? No, we haven't even discussed next year yet at all. So that's a negative on that. Hi, Norma, Robin, and Katie. Okay, look at how fabulous this is. So Mary or Sue, I'm hoping one of you found it. You can tell us where it's at if you all are interested. But here's what we're going to do. We're going to make a 4-window pane. It fits perfectly in here. And then we are going to, we're going to decoupage this into each window. So it'll be 4 pieces, like a little old window. I was going to grab some mirror spray and some snow spray, and I have it here. I just forgot to grab it. Hi, Charlotte. So I might have to grab it at some point. Hi, Avadni. But for right now, let's do this. And I want to see first if we even have to. Okay, so I laid it out earlier so I know where I need to be. Hold on. Apparently I can only think and do one thing at a time. Isn't it so fabulous? So I laid it out earlier so I knew exactly where I wanted my pattern, because I didn't care about all the stuff on the bottom, but I did care about this. Hi, Glada. I think so too. I think it's going to be really pretty. So picture it like with the frame and everything in it. So that's really what I'm going to have to, so I can gauge the size of these. Okay, so now can you picture it? This is what we're going to have. And we're gonna have 4 of these. I just think it's gonna make such a pretty Christmas hanging. Thank you, Avadni, you too. Let's make sure we're straight. And I've got everything I want. I think we're good right there. I wanted to make sure I got his hat in, but you can't really see it anyway, so it's not that big a deal. Okay. Let me put the glass in this stuff. Hold on. Let me get the glass in this, and then I'll be able to do this. Suppose Bill is in a bind somewhere. He's meeting my mother right now, so I think he's okay. He's meeting my mom at the car dealership to pass off. A whole bunch of people bought more stuff from me yesterday from our class, our Nutcracker class. And so he's meeting my mom right now to pass all that stuff off to her. Okay. Let's see how well we can do this. Isn't he so fabulous? I'm not that creative. This I've seen, it was a YouTube I watched, and I just thought it was a great YouTube. I've done it before with canvases, but okay, let's see. I've been wanting to do it again, though. So, personally, I just think this is the easiest way to do it. You might have an easier way, but this is just what seemed to make the most sense to me. Okay, so then let's put the frames back on, and we'll get our bottoms cut out. This is a big old piece of paper. I'll measure it before we end also. So that's going to be here with the glass. I know, Debbie Owen, isn't he fabulous? Let me make sure I've got it just right. Because if I'm off, I forgot to do the bottom of this one, so hold on. I know, I love it too. Scotty, thank you so much. That's so sweet. I don't have anything going on today, but I am flying to Kansas City tomorrow. And for my niece's baby shower on Saturday, and I'm going to get to see all my friends from Kansas City, which I'm super excited about. Does anybody know, so I did the early bird check-in. Does anybody know, these are 8 by 10, Debbie. Anybody know so I bought the early bird, my flight leaves at 12:05 tomorrow afternoon. Do I still need to check in, or am I already checked in? Question. Because I got my mind on a million things right now. Let me focus on this. Doesn't Deborah Booker have big papers like that? Yes, and it might be from Deborah. I just got to make sure. I don't want to screw this up. I really want to do it right. So, if you guys know the answer to that, because I set my alarm on my phone just in case. I'm already checked in, so I don't have to do it on. Found this 21 by 29 decoupage paper, Deborah Booker Designs. You guys were right. I still have to check in? Okay. So, if my alarm goes off, that's what it is. Okay. Get rid of this. That's what I need to do. Hi, Rick. Once I get this first part started, then I'll be good to go. But this way, you guys can see the whole operation. Start to finish, everything you need to do. Probably have less stuff on your desk than I do. You should be good unless you have to check a bag. You're going to be checked in. I do it and then coincidentally get your boarding pass. Okay, Kathy. Hi, Kathy Fulcher. Let's get all of them in just to be safe. I just don't trust myself, to be honest with you. I'm famous for... You guys know that. Okay. So that's what we're going to see. We're going to see that. Can you see this? Okay, hopefully you can see that. And then I want it all right together. So then here's my next one that I'm going to lay down. And these are all going to get glued together. So we want to make sure. Is this making sense, I hope? Okay, so look how cute. So that's what we're going to have. Let me push this over just a little bit. Make sure all my margins are right. They are. What do you guys think? Hi, V-Flex. Lay the glass down and then trace. I am, but I had to accommodate for the frames too, so that's why I'm doing it this way. And then I'm just picking those up. Did that make sense? So you have to accommodate, you know, to make space for the frames too. Otherwise, I would be all messed up. I can pull my camera back too, and that way, why does that not look right? Let me just look at this one more time. Looks like it's off a little bit for some reason. So obviously you can go either way with these, doesn't matter. Whatever kind of paper you've got. I'm just triple checking. What is it? Measure twice, cut once. I just want to make sure I've got it exactly right. And that it's straight. And it is. Okay, here we go. And then I just moved it a little bit. Move this one. I'm gonna do the same thing. I think I already did. Okay, I'm gonna give myself a margin on all of these just to be safe. Just to be safe. Okay. So, because I've got some room to play, so I'm going to do about at least a ½ inch above everybody. Once I get this, thank you. Hi, Candace. Yes, but it will now be, what is it? It's 8.5 by, or 8 by 10, so it'll be 20 inches by, what, 20 by 16? So it's still a decent size. Is it real glass? Yeah, it is. It is real glass. Not bad for $1.25. Oh my gosh, Bill found all kinds of stuff when he was in there because he came home with a lot more than I asked him for, which was fine. But I thought it was funny that he met friends while he was there because I was on the phone FaceTiming with him, and a lady said, "Wow, my husband would never do this for me." I thought, really? Hi, Paula. Susie Crouch. Aren't I losing some of the image by not butting up the glass rather than the frame? Yeah, no, I'm okay with it. I was totally okay with it because I just think if I only did the glass, then the frames are still going to cover over anyway, so that doesn't make sense either. Debbie Stoltenberg, I am going to, let's see, I'm going to give myself at least this much on everything, just in case. I am going to Missouri. So I'm in Kansas City on the Missouri side. My niece's shower is in North Kansas City, and I'm staying with one of my dearest friends, and she is in Parkville, Missouri. She has a big old house right on Main Street in Parkville. If you've never been to Parkville, it's the most gorgeous little town. And they have a guest house. And so I said, by chance, is your guest house available? And she said, oh my gosh, yes. How often does my private group meet, and how can I join? Vicki Arnett, that is the question of the day, and I'm thrilled you asked, sister. You can join just by, let me get a paper towel, hold on. You can join, we'll put up the link, Mary or Sue will put up the link for you right now. It's $25 a month, you can cancel anytime. And we meet usually 3 times a week. And my mom's usually with me at least 2 of those times, sometimes 3 of those times. But that's actually where we do all of our classes too. So if we're doing a regular class, not like the Nutcracker class, which was, extra. But if we just do a regular class every month like we normally do, then you get that. That's where we do all of our auctions. So everything we do is in that group. Okay, I'm thrilled. I was gonna decoupage it to the glass, but you know what? We don't even need to do that. So I'm not going to, because it makes no sense for us to do that. Let me go ahead and get it all in. Just wanted to make sure we were right on everything, and we were. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut now. Oh, this makes me nervous. Still gonna give myself a tiny little edge. Thank you, Gwen. It is such a fun group, you guys, and that's where we're doing a girls trip. We've got over 60 women coming to Scottsdale in April for just a fun week. We've got all kinds of stuff planned. We're touring, we're thrift shopping. We're gonna do my birthday party here at my house. And so yeah, that's the group where we do all of our stuff. Okay, apparently I can really cut it right to the edge. Thank you, Maureen. Do you guys feel like I'm making a career of this cutting job? But like I said, I just want to be sure. So either way, no matter how you do it, you're going to lose some of the image just because of the frame. I don't know any other way to be able to do it. There we go. Okay. And to keep it sturdy, I'm going to go ahead and leave the backs on, because that's not going to matter either. Are there still tickets, Maria? I believe we have 2 tickets left at this point. 2 tickets. So, all the information is on our group page. Okay, so, love, love, love. Look, even him just like this would be darling. Is Deborah Booker here? Oh, good. Deborah Booker is here. Hi, Deborah. I wasn't sure. I should have just called you and asked you if this was your paper. I should have known it was. And I'm just going to pop this off of each one. I'm sure Deborah's got probably other great ideas for this paper. But let me tell you why I love this paper so much. Most of the papers that are this large they have like all different stuff on them. And I just wanted one complete picture. So, thrilled with this. And now I know I can go ahead and cut these the proper way. There's the other 2. And I just saw that Deborah has a, Charlotte, you are in April? I'm April 3rd. Deborah has a discount code for you guys too. Vicki Arnett, you just went over there and just joined? Well, welcome. You'll get to see me again at 1 o'clock my time. So Today I'm live here at 11, and then I'm live in my private group at 1. So you will be Debi'd out by the end of the day, I'm sure. But, well, welcome. You won't regret it. It is a lot of fun. So I do have a super active private group. We have, like I said, we have over 600 ladies in there. And we are doing stuff all the time. So I'm also going to contact one of my ladies. Has a she knows somebody who knows the dog whisperer, so, and has trained under him. So I'm going to give her a call because Louie is so grumpy, and the vet had said if he seems like he has a bellyache, because he just kind of laid around moping all day yesterday, and I thought something doesn't seem right. So I gave him a pup cup with a little bit of honey in it, and apparently I put in too much honey, and he couldn't. He kept trying to clear his throat, and then he started to vomit. So it's a whole new world here for me with this dog. Hi, Teresa. So glad you're here. Okay, so far we've got, look. I think that's so fun. Okay, so there's 2. We did this with canvases, gosh, and they call it a triptych. Isn't that right? Deborah Booker, can you check on that? She said the discount code didn't work. We want to make sure it works. The other reason I'm happy I didn't have to decoupage, because I thought it would be my luck to just mess that up too. You know, get them going the wrong way somehow, put it on backwards. I don't know. I just got nervous about that somehow I would mess that up. So this way, I can always take it back out. So we're getting at least most of the picture, almost all of it. Deborah Booker, thank you for giving us, I usually call her Deborah Boucher because her name is Bucher, and the first time I saw the name, I was trying to make it a fancy name, and just kept calling her that from that point on. I cannot get over how simple this is so far. We might just get done early today. What are the chances? Seems like I never am early. Cottage cheese and or pumpkin is good for the dogs. Cottage cheese and or pumpkin. I tried pumpkin. Hi, Peggy. Do you see what's right behind me over here? Nope, over here. I've got the butler. He's almost done so that Bill can deliver him to you while I'm out of town, because he's looking for things to do. What do I need to do to remove the crease in the paper? I don't think you notice it. You can iron it though. We have found that out. You can iron it. Also, the canvases that you get from Temu, if you're buying from Temu, all of their canvases come so wrinkled up, and Mom just put a piece of, you know, like a really light tea towel over top. Triptych is 3. Okay, that makes sense. Duh. Polyptych. A polyptych is 4 pounds. This is a polyptych. Thank you, Candace. I'm impressed. Candace, I got my little book today too from Karen Campbell. When you showed me yours, I was like, oh yeah, I'm getting that book. It came today. Do any of you guys follow the artist Karen Campbell? She teaches those that cannot draw how to draw, those that cannot paint how to paint. So if you are not following her, follow her. She is fabulous. I don't know if her stuff is private or what. It might be. But you can still see a lot of stuff she does on YouTube also. And I'll show you the book in just a second. But she literally shows you how to draw and paint. And Candace Peak started following her like a year ago and could not draw prior to that. And now Candace does incredible art and portraiture. It's just incredible. Okay, here it is. It's called Little Women. Look at this. So she teaches watercolor, acrylic, all kinds of stuff. But look how simple her drawings are. And then she shows you exactly how to achieve their cute look. Like, look at, that's the girl that's on the front cover. So that's something we'll be doing in our private group, is some of these easy peasy little characters, because I love easy stuff. Look at how cute she is. And then she gives you all exactly how to do it. So Karen Campbell, her books are all on Amazon. I think I have all of her books now. Of course, I never make time to just sit and practice, but that's something you need to do. All right, let's put it all together. Did you get it on Amazon? Yes, I did. It's called Little Women. So cute. All right, let me get these off. Susan Miklicek, do you follow her also? I mean, I don't think it would have hurt anything to leave these on, but it just, to me, made sense to get them off. It looks like that one's about to pop right off. Let's see. That was easy. Hi, Nina. Chicken, we also, should also scrap deer meat. That's the only way I would have deer meat in the house. I cannot stand that stuff. Everybody says, oh, you don't even know the difference. I do. I definitely do. We had a friend that made chili with it, and I don't know. There was something about it. Could all be in my head, but something about it that I just couldn't handle. Okay, now this is where everybody's got to keep their eye on me. This and this. And then this and this. And let me just double check, make sure everything is right. It wasn't right. Thank God I looked again. All right, let me just double check. You hate deer meat too? I know. It's gamey, if that's the right word. Okay. You guys, that could have been a disaster. Okay, let me pull you back a little so you can actually see what I'm doing. Okay, so let's see the glue we want to use. I'm almost thinking I've got a tight bond. I want something that's really, I don't know about that. What is this? Max Tacky Adhesive. That looks like a good one to try. Let's see if it's, Rita, thank you for that information. It probably would me too, but let me get a little lid on top of this. I love these bottles. This just cracked me up. Okay. So let's just start. This is Max Tacky Adhesive. I would think the Gorilla Glue would work really well too. But we're also going to use craft sticks to really solidify it. You only eat what you brought. A lot of your friends hunt. Yes, Lori, exactly. If you soak deer meat in buttermilk, it takes all the gamey out of the meat. Really? Goat cheese is gamey. Yes, I don't care for goat cheese. Do you know what else I don't care for? Burrata. And it seems like anytime I order a caprese salad, which is what I love, they give you burrata, and I'm just like, ooh. Deer meat is gamey. Elk meat is really good. You just got it, Jackie? You won't be sorry. It is such a good little book. Where did I find the Nutcracker picture? Oh, I'm getting ready to paint it. Here's what I was going to do to this. This came from At Home, $24.99, which I thought was a little high, but I'm going to turn this into an entire little black and white check and stripes. Like, I'm going to completely redo him. So for $24.99, I was okay with it. Yeah, At Home. Isn't it darling? $24.99 though seems like a lot, didn't it? Because their stuff isn't usually that much, but when I get done with this, it is going to be so cute. You can't stand peas. Okay. No one in the world should be eating peas. Nobody. I just hate them so much. Let's see, Max Tacky. Okay, let's do this. And then I'm going to put some clips on these too. What do you call? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. I know, the picture is so great, but I am telling you, for $24.99, and their stuff never goes on sale. So that is one thing. I'm just grabbing my little clincher deals. Let's see if they'll work through the frame. What was the name of the book? Whittle, W-I-D-D-L-E, Women. Whittle Women. But look up all of her other books. She's got a whole bunch. You redid one for your daughter-in-law last year. I did get a brand new, I got a grand dog today. My daughter-in-law got back. She flew to Utah. They had a Aussie, Australian Shepherd that died really unexpectedly a little while ago. A couple months ago, and it was devastating for the family. So they've been waiting on a puppy, and they just got him. So my son sent me a picture this morning. My granddaughters were thrilled. But anyway, what the honey did to Louis is he was trying to like clear his throat all day long, and I kept thinking, he's gagging, but he wasn't. He really wasn't. He was just trying to clear his throat. And I think what happened is I gave him too much honey. I put it in his pup cup, but I just think it was too much. So good to know. I won't. Well, I was having such a hard time getting it out earlier. Your nickname was Whittle Britches. Oh, that's so cute. Whittle Britches. Okay, it wasn't coming out hardly at all. Now it's really coming out. Good. Put something underneath this. But the vet said it's okay to give him honey if his stomach's upset. But I will never do it again. Okay, now we're gonna let it just sit. Let it. I'm gonna kind of heat it up. Let's get our sticks, our craft sticks. Or I guess we could really use anything, but I think a craft stick is probably gonna be our best bet. And I'm gonna do one here and really get this to stick. So on this, I'm going to use I'm going to use that same glue, I think. I think I'll use the same glue, but I'm going to add some hot glue to it too. Where'd you get your clips? They're fantastic. I want to say either Amazon or Temu. I don't remember. Aren't they fabulous? And look at, because this is so thin, that frame, they just grabbed right on. Yes, you guys, check out all of Deborah Boucher's stuff. Am I using real local? Yes, I was using, oh, for gosh sakes. This is a blooper reel if I've ever seen one. Of course, every single one I do is. Hoping that didn't get stuck down in there. All right, let's try it again. Yeah, I think they are on Temu. Man, it is just pouring out of there now. I don't need to tip that upside down. Huh. And this is why you all watch me, to see just what kind of trouble is she going to get herself into next. Okay, I think this is going to be literally the backbone of the project. I think you have a spot of glue on my sweater. It's paper. Thank you, though. It was paper. It was adhesive paper. Thank you for that, though. Okay, I've got another stick, so I'm going to cut it. Is it sticking on the front? What do you mean? Don't scare me, Debbie. Is it sticking on the front? You mean onto my paper? Put a heavy book on the stick. I will. I mean, it's definitely sticking down. That was the question. I'm getting a little bit hot. Yeah, it wasn't. It was just paper. It's a good thing too, because this is the first time I've ever worn this sweater. I just got it at from Old Navy online because I got a really cute little skirt to go for the shower, the baby shower I'm going to. It's like the invitation looked like a Chanel invitation. So I thought, oh, let me see. Is the glue seeping out on my desk from the front side? No, it's okay, you guys. Just give me a second. I'll fix it. If it is, we'll get it off. But no, it's not sticking to my paper. That's what you guys were wondering. I just lifted it up to make sure. I thought you guys would be so impressed that I thought to do the craft sticks. All right, let's just take a look. Nope, I can't pick it up yet. It looks really soft. The sweater is very soft, and it is, I bought it in black, so I bought the sweater in black. And, all right, let's see if we can get this to dry quicker. You could use, what's it called? Speed glue? What is it called? Super glue. Also, but I hate working with that stuff. It's Diane. Oh, you guys are sweet. Okay, what time is it? It's 11:50. Yeah, it's not, I mean, it might stick to something. Let's just, let's set this aside for a second, and let's work on that little Nutcracker picture. What do you guys think of that? No, not stick fast. I was just thinking, all right, let me just move this off to the side, because I was gonna do this picture anyway, and we've got a little bit of time today, so let's just do it. We're going to let this dry for a second anyway. Hadn't really factored that into my program today. It's sticking really well. I'm pretty pleased with myself. Okay. But the whole family did need to. All right, I'm still gonna move it over a little bit. I've got a little hump in my desk frame. Okay, perfect. Let's just see. Lots of eyeballs today. I know. Oh, we just 300. You guys, it's been a while since we've done a 300. I think that maybe I've been going too early in the past. So, okay. So here's what I'm thinking, because you could do this with anything and everything. Let's, like I said, it's $24.99 at Hobby Lobby. Yeah, I thought, well, as long as we're just here, I don't have anything to do till 1, not that you guys have to stay, but I go live in my private group at 1, and I usually don't eat in between, just to be safe, if you know what I mean. Okay, so I want to do, I want his jacket to be white and black checks, and I want to do stripes down here. So let's just see, I might be okay. Did somebody check to see if by chance this is online on at home, if they have it, that you could have it shipped? So I'm gonna keep any of their, like, you know, their shading or whatever, or their seams, anything like that, I'm gonna keep it intact. So I'm just going to kind of, like I said, leave a little bit of a seam everywhere. I'll have to go back and do that. There's Mom. Mom, I hope you and Bill got everything handled. I'm sure you did. I did a, I redid a picture from like an estate gallery. I redid a picture, like an oil painting one day. I did it live, and that was one of those videos that, it didn't go like viral, but it had like, I don't know, I think it was a lot. It was like 30 or 40,000 people viewed it, and I was so floored. It doesn't take much to impress people. I can already tell how cute this is going to be. I'm just kind of going in and out. I do think the critical part is to save all of your seams so you've got a basis to know where to do your shading and stuff like that. I'm going to put some bling on this too, because why wouldn't I? Hi, Monica. You know, seriously, why wouldn't we? We can turn this into any kind of nutcracker we want. You would think I'm over nutcrackers, but I promised a friend of mine that she could borrow my nutcrackers, and I have a bunch of them, and I have like and I'm talking the big ones. I have 2 that are almost 5 feet, and then I've got 4 that are 3 feet. And she asked me back in July if she could borrow them for, she's the co-chair of a big charity event next Friday. Not this Friday, but next Friday. And asked me then, Loa Flowers, painting, memory foam. Oh, that's right, we did do that. Anyway, okay, let me, real quick, let me just look at this for a second. That green doesn't bother me, so I don't have to paint the whole thing, but I need the outside since the frame is black. So anyway, she asked me if she could borrow all my nutcrackers, and of course I was like, yes, of course you can. And then realized that back then, because it seemed like such a great idea, she said, well, I really need I need them all painted, you know, like black and white check with red and then green on them also. And I went, oh, of course, I'll get it to you early November, so you'll have it in plenty of time. Can I just tell you that I did not think about those nutcrackers again until this week. And now I've got all these nutcrackers that I have to paint, and I'm leaving tomorrow. She has to have them. I'm going to make up my own stripe right here because I want, it's his pants, so it doesn't matter. I have to have them all to her next Wednesday, and it's going to take me days to do them. So anyway, I'm a little stressed out and panicked about that, and I thought, well, maybe I'll just do that live today. But, oh, I know, Peggy, I don't know why I do it. I don't know why I do it, but, you know, I'm a woman of my word. If I tell you I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it, even if it kills me. I know most of you guys are probably like that too. Okay, I'm going to get a better brush now. Something that will be, what do they have? Why do they have to be those colors? Great question. Because the whole event, she ordered, I don't know how many, but all of the nutcrackers for the event, all the centerpieces and everything are a certain color, and they're all that. So she wants to keep it all like in the family. So I've got to do one that I'm donating for their silent auction. And then, you know, at this point I told her if she wants to sell them, she can do that for me also. Otherwise, I'll keep a couple and then sell the rest. And I'm going to show you what I got in today. We just opened it this morning. Bill opened it for me. I got a 3-foot Nutcracker Butler in today. You have two that you are redoing from CVS. That's what I'm doing. Mine are from CVS too. Mine is they're silver and gold. And when I, you know, told her I would redo them, I was like, oh yeah. Well, I put them in my living room today to, you know, get them out of the garage and to maybe start on them. And they're silver and gold, and they're beautiful, and they match my living room perfectly. And I agreed to paint them over for her. So yeah, I need to be better about saying no to so many things, but it's hard because you just want you want to help everybody out, but you know, not at the cost of yourself. What are you guys thinking so far about this? I mean, this is just how easy these things are to do, and it's only going to take the 2 coats. I'm using my regular base coat, which is the Dixie Belle, which you can also buy from Deborah Booker Designs. So while you're buying decoupage paper, you can get, she has, you know, everything you need, but I'm using her, I think it's the mineral chalk paint all-in-one, and it is called Cotton is the color, and it has great coverage. As you can see, it's got really good coverage. And that's what we used on my hutch also. So it's great. It's like super great for furniture. You guys still hanging in here? At home requires way too much for buying and shipping. Do they? Oh, I think it's going to be gorgeous too. I hope somebody got a before shot for me, or if they're online so that I can get a picture. I didn't think to do that because I really wasn't planning on doing this today, but then all of a sudden it seemed like such a great idea. So as soon as we get this part done, then we'll embellish him too. But I've been known to do this to an awful lot of pictures when you buy them and they're not the right color, then just paint them and do what you want to do with them. You saw the silver and gold ones in Arizona when we were there. Yes, they are beautiful. Well, she only asked for a couple, $150 for 15 shipping. She only asked for a couple, but I, of course, you know, said, oh yeah, well, if you want this, you know, this also, I'll be happy to do that. Oh, what is wrong with me? I'm going to use our Liquid Leaf Gold for all of this gold stuff. I started listening to podcasts while I'm, you know, when I'm just painting. I try and watch crafters too, but sometimes you need to look up to watch a crafter, and I can't always do that because I'm usually painting. So I've started listening to podcasts, and I'm enjoying it so much. How do you get so much paint out of one brush load, Carol? I have no idea. Does it seem like a lot? I mean, that's what I've got on the brush. Not that much, but I also think, you know, like I always say, when you first use a brush, you should load it up, get some paint in that brush so that you will have more abilities with it. All right, one more right here, and then we're going to dry it. Okay, before I do that, let's add, I'm going to grab a little bit of a tan. This says antique white, but you could use anything. I'm going to use this. Hi, Mara. You guys, Sister Mara is here. I'm going to use this because I want a little bit of shading. Remember, I left it so that I had a little bit of shading so I know where they did their shading. Am I putting 2 coats of the white on? Yes. So I'm going to double load this brush. So you can see, here's my 2 colors. I'm going to go into the white, and now I'm going to flip my brush over, go into the tan. And I'm just going to run that tan down the edges and underneath. So anywhere where I've got an edge. So now look at the difference in those 2 arms. Can you see? This one now just has a little bit more character than the other one. And it looks, okay, well, I'll have to do it later. I was going to get it all ready to go, and I didn't. And then I don't have to put, actually I don't have to put another coat on at this point, but I did put 2 coats on. So are you guys seeing that difference? I hope so. Gives his little jacket a little bit more of an antique look too. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. These are all the things that make such a big difference. Where did I get those nutcrackers? You mean this one? It makes a huge difference, doesn't it? This came from, if this is what you're talking about, this came from At Home. I always say, don't ever leave anything the way you find it, because there's always so much more you can do to bring it on home. And I don't even mind a little bit of the red showing on the edges. So now look at it. I mean, now it looks like, oh yeah, like it was totally, that's how it's always been. Because without the shading, it's just not the same. Posted your question to you, Debbie, in a direct, okay, hold on. In a direct message to this page. Okay, I will definitely check that, Lenore. So much more we can do by painting. Yes. Well, not true. Anybody could do this, you guys. I couldn't paint anything prior to just practicing. And I started out practicing with stencils and then eventually moved away from the stencils and just started painting on my own and was excited at how easy it felt. Okay, so that's done. Exciting. I want a little bit more of a, I'm going to dry brush this, but I want a little bit more. I'm going to do the two colors again. I want a little bit more shading on his boots. Just made those stand out, make them a little shinier. Okay, and so far I'm still okay with the green. I might leave the green. Lots of places to purchase a framed Nutcracker. Yes, you can get them anywhere for sure. Okay, and I'm okay with everything so far. And we'll touch up the black, so I'm not worried about that. Let's do our outlining. I'm so glad you guys like this. Let's use a teeny tiny little craft stick, which I have right here. This is the, this is the same size as a mini emery board. So we're gonna go right across, but I want these to be straight. You can see I'm only making sure I'm hitting just the places I want to. Make sure you're straight. But look at how perfect that size is going to be for these. But I know a lot of people are scared to death of baby checks. Nothing to fear. Hi, Stacy. Oh my gosh, Ileana, you're so sweet. There are a million talented creators out there, and I think it's just a matter of finding your niche. Like, I know what I'm good at and I know what I'm not good at, and I do really try to avoid stuff that I know I'm not good at. But I love also trying new things. Just finish those. Even the stripe, you guys, I usually freehand most of this stuff anyway. We're just going to do this straight across. I'm not going to make anything more difficult than we have to. Like my dad says, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I know every time Louis, okay, so here's something interesting. So now that his jacket is kind of going uphill, you need to go uphill also. It is good to challenge yourself. So this is what I want you to see. If we had done his jacket right here at a straight across, it would make no sense. So do you see, I'm following the shape of that, following the shape of that bottom of his jacket. Every time Louis comes running, it's usually because he has done his business somewhere in the house and now he feels light on his feet again. So, and I'm just kind of gauging, but I think you'll see the difference when we do the top straight up and down and then the bottom different. All right, now I'm just going to go right in the middle of this, still at a little bit of an angle. So now can you see how that angled up and down? But the other part is straight up and down.
this one is coming in a little bit also, so that's not going to be straight. And this one's coming in this way a little bit. So his arms are both flat, so they can be straight on.
Okay, so look at the difference. So his jacket comes in a little bit on both sides. The whole house is a puppy pad at this point. It's crazy. I hate it. Like, that's not how we generally live. So I'm still working on, you know, figuring out how we need to handle this. Okay, so I'm going to use one of our Dynasty brushes, and we sell these. Man, I think people, not everybody wants to paint a Nutcracker picture of allegedly. This is a number 2. So look at what a good shape that is, how tiny it is. So this is what we're going to use to paint the checks. And then as soon as we get these checks painted, I'm going to go back and check our picture. Have Louis checked for diabetes and eye problems? Do you think? Yesterday they were saying he might have dementia. He's got great eyesight, and he can hear really well. But once in a while, he'll just stand there and stare off into space, like in an opposite direction of where we are. And I always wonder what he's thinking, what's going on. You guys see Louis? I didn't see him. Okay, you know, this will go quick. Let me do every other. All right, let me go up here. Let me finish these. Okay, I'm going to start right here. Every other. And even though you can, the sleeves can be treated as their own entity, I always say, if you can make it work, then do it. You guys know, I just want to get to the embellishing part. Okay, hold on. You see, this is why you do this. And do the same. Isn't that funny? Even I have to stop and think. But see right there, that's okay because that's part of the sleeve. And I will do a little bit more shading there, so it'll make sense. Like here. And where's this coming in? In there. Okay. Maybe he sees a ghost. I know, that's all I live for, is just doing the embellishing part. I didn't do the bottom yet, I will. Let's get this on here. This thing is going to take on a whole different look now. Remember, doesn't matter what you're working on, offload first. Offload in the center before you go anywhere near the lines. Oh my gosh, already look how cute. Hi Teresa, I'm glad you did.
Okay, it just makes it so much easier when you mark them out, then you don't have to think. And that's my favorite thing, is if I don't have to think through something and I can just go for it, that's how I can watch TV and do this. little touch up right there too.
I think he's
It's going to look really good too. Let's hope. But we've definitely already taken him from a $24.99 little painting to a lot more value just by doing the checks on him.
And that's why it's critical to have a
Teeny little brush on hand, because you need your brush to be half or less than the size of your check. And especially when I'm working in a little space like this, let's see, this comes down here and goes across. Because it's too hard to get in these little corners otherwise.
And now that I'm over here, I can just keep going. You left and came back. What happened to the window,
Santa? It's right over here. We had to wait for it to dry a little bit. And so in the meantime, rather than all of us just sit here and look pretty, we decided to go ahead and do this Santa since I was going to, or the Nutcracker since I was going to do them anyway at some point. It's just one less project I have to do now. That makes me happy.
The other thing I always want you guys to remember,
No, I won't get lunch today, but that's okay because it's, I get too nervous when I eat and then I have to go live. So this one, you can see it's side by side, but I'm gonna leave a tiny little space in between the sleeve and the shirt, tiny little space right there. And that's what will make all of this make sense. And don't be too hard on yourself. Look at, my checks are never perfect. But I understand if you've got OCD, then
they need to be. But,
you know, in your mind. But I can tell you that I try and do the best I can, but I don't worry too much if they're not perfect. Because people are always looking at the overall picture. They're not looking at every single individual check like you think they are. On the other hand, if something jumps out at you on your overall picture, that's what you need to fix. Nothing should be jumping out at you. Okay. Isn't that so cute?
you use your paint pens for micro checks.
That's a good idea too. I'm going to shake this up a little bit better. That's a good idea too. You could use a Sharpie on this, but the problem with a Sharpie is it's a different color. You know what I mean? It's got like a different, I don't know, it's not as vibrant, I guess is the word I'm looking for, as paint. But the paint markers are, so the paint markers are great. Well, I figure Kansas City is also only a 2.5-hour flight. Worst case, I would have to get stuck sitting between two people, which,
that's not the end of the world. Patty Hall, you love it? I'm so glad. Hi, Janice.
I don't remember what time we started this. Does anybody remember how long I've been working on it? Because this is going to be a fast paint job on this. forgot to mark these off. Let me do that real quick. Am I leaving Friday? No, I'm leaving tomorrow. I'm leaving tomorrow at noon. So today, I go live at 1 in my private group. I've got to finish up this little butler because he's almost done, and I'm excited about him. I'll show him to you in a minute. And I haven't started packing or doing laundry or any of the above yet. So I've got stuff to do. Oh, good. Deborah Booker. Yes. I mean, I literally have done nothing over the last week except paint nutcrackers, but they're still fun. So for those of you that ordered more stuff from us, Mom got a lot of it out the last 2 days, and she'll keep working towards getting the rest of it out. The belt is going to be 3D. A lot of this is going to be 3D. All right, let's, I think I'm okay with this green striped pants. What do you guys think? We need to get more red on him. So let's check our Santa picture. Let's put this aside for right now. Let you look at it back there. It's really cute. Let me get this back. Checks do make everything look better, in my mind. If you're coming on late, you guys, I still can't get over this. Kathy Marbury painted that of Louis. You want to talk about right on. And then look. It looks so perfect with the checks. You watch YouTube while you're painting? Yeah, I do. I do a lot of YouTube also. Okay, let's see what's going on over here. Let's pray that it worked. Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, it still needs some drying time, but oh my gosh. Does anybody see what I see? Oh my gosh. Why didn't I just stick to what I know? No, it's not cute. Look at what I did, you guys. It's backwards. Okay. Oh my gosh. Who is not surprised by this selection? Me. I'm not surprised. Okay, you guys. Yeah, I love it. It's fabulous. If you don't care what it looks like, you guys, I checked it. Oh, that glue isn't dry yet anyway. You saw me check it. I checked everything. Oh my gosh, that is so funny. Hold on. Let's see if we can get it up. Those little, the glue sticks or the craft sticks worked great. And that's how it's supposed to look. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to re-glue, but yeah. Once again, the only reason you watch me is because you just never know what I'm gonna mess up, and that just tells you. But you guys saw me double check it, and it looked right. You can get how easily that would happen. I need a board for thick cardboard. Yes, I do agree too. Everything's fixable. I thank you, Maureen. I did check it a few times. But look how stinking cute it is. So let's finish this up, and then I'll go back and get it all glued and down, because, you know, it's the story of my life. So here's what I was thinking. Just on one end, I was thinking we could do like a swag. And I know nobody's like paying attention yet, but I grabbed this greenery because it's all the right colors, and it's got those little teeny tiny berries.
Exactly. You got some splaining to do. Oh my gosh. Because I only want it on one picture anyway. So let me move these. Guaranteed that's why my mother doesn't follow me. Because she's like, it's torture. Okay. What do you guys think? At least even yes, constantly messing up, constantly having to redo, but you know what? It is what it is. All right, so here's what I was thinking. A little bit here in this corner. Can you tell if we would like it or not? Because he's got a lot of greenery on the other side. You even said check twice. I did. And I did check it twice. You can't pay for this kind of entertainment. Hi, Mary White. GC, you could put greenery on the tree. That would be cute. Yes. On the tree side, it just felt like it was so much over there, and I felt like this just needed something. So here's what I'm thinking. That, I've got this smaller size black and white check bow, if we even need it. What are you guys thinking? Just move the papers inside the glass. I can't because the craft sticks have everything. Like those clung right away. The swag would be cute. Nice balances. Sherry. All right, then I'm just gonna go for it and start doing what I think, you know, because I'm so good at doing things that I think are right. But I want a little bit more of a swag than that. So let me see how much of this I have. There's the berries I'm looking for. A little bit. Ooh, I have a cardinal too. I don't think we need it, but that could be cute. All right, I want it to extend out a little bit far. We're just gonna hot glue this sucker. Joni said none on the tree, on the Santa side. Sorry, Joni. I think we're gonna go over top of your head. You wouldn't be able to pay for Sandra. All right, let's see. This is the part I do love, is just go for it. I mean, honestly, what's the worst thing that's going to happen? What just happened to me? That is the worst thing that's going to happen, and you're going to fix it. And thank gosh that we looked at it before I walked away and let it sit all night long. All right, you like the bow, you like the greenery. Okay, great. If only she could get everything else right. Let's get a little bit with the berry in it. I love these berries because they're muted. And his jacket, you know, his jacket isn't bright red. So this will be awesome. Let me get my, something to hold it down with. Can you have a bite to eat before? No, I wouldn't eat anyway. So I'm good. I still can't get over it. So we've got 2 projects started and nothing completed yet. All right, I want it a little bit bigger. And I want to do this one on this side. I won't. See, all those people that left when we started checking are going to be really sorry they left. Or not. All right, I hope you guys are still liking this. I'm probably taking one for the team. If I end up sitting in a middle seat on the plane tomorrow.
Okay, let's see. I think just a little bit more like that, and that will be plenty. What do you guys think? You love this project, Susan? The whole project, or? Here's the thing. I don't know how much the paper is, but Deborah's got a discount for us. You could use any paper. Oh, that's what I was going to say. One of the YouTube videos I saw doing this, she used a Christmas gift bag, and it was fabulous. It was so good. It was just a really pretty Christmas bag. And so I thought, oh my gosh, you could do this so cheap. The frames are from the Dollar Tree. Just simple. Well, not really simple, because you've got to get all of your pictures lined up right, but. Thank you. Yes, they will be. What did I do wrong? I had these two glued over here on this side, so nothing made sense. That's what I did. Okay, let's see if we want this little bird on here. We might not, but we're going to just see. Oh, I actually like it. I'm not even asking, I'm just going for it. Let's see. What are we doing this afternoon? I'm doing a really cute pink Santa this afternoon. So at 1 o'clock, yes, at 1 o'clock in my private group, I am doing a really cute little Santa. Pink. Okay, let's see. I don't know that it needs a ribbon, but let's just see. I've got paint on me. You love the bird? I do too. Okay, good. So we were all on the same page on that one. I don't want a big extravagant bow because I don't know how to make a big extravagant bow. Can you imagine being a crafter and never knowing how to do a bow? I mean, I can. I just, it's just one of those things. It's become a joke that I can't do bows, but I can do great little ones like this that always look cute. I would put it like right here. Let's just see. I'd love to hold the project up, but now I got to glue it all back together. Okay, what do you think? Yes, with the ribbon? Not bad, huh? It kind of grounds that little bird. Pink is very in. Yes, pink and orange. You can't make a good bow either, Peggy. You've lost track of how many Santas and Nutcrackers you have to paint. This is a picture. It's not an actual Santa. It's a picture. Make fabulous bows at your garland class. That is true. I did. But what do you guys think? Yes on the ribbon. Love it. Okay, so far. But yes, good. Okay. Then I'm just going to glue that sucker right in there. I actually think that ribbon is the perfect size for this project too. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Easy peasy. You need to charge your phone for the 1 o'clock live. Speaking, oh yeah, mine is charged. All right, let me see if I can handle this. If I had two hands, I'd be able to do it. Okay, there we go. Just cute, super easy, super inexpensive, especially if you just used a gift bag. That would be amazing. So, okay, so you saw how to glue it. You glue all your things together, and then you use craft sticks and glue the back seams.
And so I'm going to go back and redo that. But, you know, I'm going to have to wait now till I can get all this stuff off and then start that up again. But yes, the old world Santas, we could have done stickles on him. We could have done anything we want to him. But you know, all that stuff has to dry. So if you do yours, jazz them up, do whatever you want. But that's why I thought it just needed a little something. But what a quick, easy gift this is. You could do it with your family's pictures. I would love that. Wouldn't that be fun? With 5x7s, your grandkids, do something like a little, like blow up their picture and then do a little 5x7 of the polypic, what's it called? Polyptych? All right, I'm going to set this aside for 1 minute and I will get back to that. I'll post that all the way done, you know, whenever I can get that sucker finished. Still can't believe I did that. Okay, real quick, let's finish this up. It would work with so many of your design. I know it. It really would. But that's why, oh my gosh, your pink flamingo. But the papers that you do, Deborah, you're one of the few that does papers that are just the whole picture, the whole scene. And that's what I love. I want the whole scene. I don't want, you know, a million different things on one paper. All right, I'm doing a little tiny swish through each of these. That will just help kind of tone that black down. You saw I was totally ready to get back to this project anyway. It really does make a big difference. Okay, I like the green, but I've got to get more red on him. So here's what I'm going to do. I don't care for the blue, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a red band right there. What kind of hanger? I'm just going to use a sawtooth on the back. Easy, you know, the kind that you just do yourself. So I'm going to mix the red with a tiny bit of the black. And let's go over this, and I think that's what's going to pull all of this together. And I might get rid of, might do something different on the inside. Let me get a little more black. What do you guys think? You like the green? Okay. Yes, the Nutcracker is so fun. I don't know why I didn't think this would be a good project for today with you all. Because, you know, I was so sure I was going to blow your minds with the Santa picture. Again, don't you ever paint with just one color, unless it's an emergency. But the second you add that black, look at that now. That looks like it has been there forever. The second you add that black onto your red, so I'm doing the same thing. I'm dipping like this, straight up and down, not flat, but straight up and down, dipping in my red, flipping it all the way over, and just barely tapping in the black. That's all I'm doing. And then I'm making sure that the black is on the outside. And that was a big game changer. I love that. Okay, so now I can see what else needs reds. His little, are they epaulets? His little epaulets need to be red. They were before, but I painted over them. So let's get those back. Gotta get that black in there too. And you guys know how hard red is to you know, cover and trying to get a good red. Adding the black, it's almost always like a one coat. Okay, that helped. And look at how nice and shiny those are. I'll get a little bit more dark on those.
Oh, Patty, you're so sweet. Thank you so much. I'm just going to take a little bit more red in here because there was I can see the design that was under there on the blue. I'm just going to go straight down the center area. And this needs to be a little bit more dark. There we go. It really looks 3D, doesn't it? His little epaulets. Let's see. Where are you guys? I feel like my mom right now. All right. Let's, I think what I want to do is I'm going to add more red to this part. I think that's what it needs. The white sticking in there just isn't making sense to me. Did anybody else see that? It was just like, huh, that is not making sense. So I'm going to fill all this in so that he actually has like a little area of a vest. Okay, so that's how I see that. I just made that already. It was not looking right before. Okay, then we want the gold. Promise we're almost done. I want some gold on it, and then we're going to put some bling on it. But now I'm okay with the, I'm definitely okay with the green. I hope you guys are too. All right, so I'm using my liquid leaf. And I want to go over like anywhere where it needs a little bit more pizzazz. We can make his buttons bigger. Oh, I just got quiet because Can you see that? It's just, yes, it had to be red. Okay, good. So those of you that are artists, I always appreciate your input. We could have also done a regular bling chain right there. I do want to do, okay, I want to do, let's get some of that trim to stand out a little bit more. I wonder why he doesn't have one over here. Maybe he did, and I painted over it, but I need to give it back. That just helps a little bit. Me too, Carol. You can do grocery shopping anytime. Stickles on this would be fabulous too. But you know, anytime you paint on something like this, you've got to seal over the whole thing so that it all makes sense. Otherwise, when you look at it like this way, people are going to see that it's all different like textures, and it doesn't make sense. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and give this all gold. It looks like he's got his little hat over top. Okay. Oh. The last thing I would do is put bling on it. Maybe darken up the red on his hat a little bit. Okay. You think? Maybe. Let's do that. Let's give him a little bit darker hat and see if that helps. Can you seal over liquid leaf? Yes, if you're just doing a tiny bit, which there's just a tiny bit on here, you absolutely can. And the only reason I did it ahead of time, normally I would have done all that, all the black, then I would have sealed it, like all my colors. Then I would have sealed it. Then I would have gone back and done the gold and do all the embellishing. But, you know, for time purposes, I needed to do it this way. Not easy to get in there. I think I'm going to take those out. I don't think we need all those florals. I don't really understand why they're in there anyway. You know, we could always do his hat with diamonds too. Yeah, I like it better. Okay. What else does he need? This thing in here is bugging me. I'm almost thinking it needs to be gold because it doesn't make sense. There's already in the green in the cuffs that tie it together. It's this inner part right here. Not a big fan of the polka dots. Okay, I like that better. And then the last thing I would do is just use a tiny little bling. Grab it. The tiny little gold bling. And like, here's what I'm going to do. I'll outline right here. So that V is outlined in the bling. The green doesn't flow. It looks great. That's just where your eye gets confused. Really? And it's possible. I think once I get the bling, like here and here and here and here, and I'll get some, I want to do a real something on his belt. I think once we get all that done, it's going to make more sense. But I love that he's just kind of simple. Hi, Evelyn. What do you guys think? Well, I'm going to finish him up. I've got 10 minutes before I go live again, so I'm going to grab some water. But I'll finish him up and post it. Real quick, here's what I was talking about. Here's the butler I just finished. He was all like a weird yellowy color, the whole thing. And I haven't sealed him yet, but he's got this really cute sign. So this is a big pole that comes out, and then this sign will hang on it, and then a menu on the back, and it says, "The chef was cute, would eat here again," and it's a guest check. Isn't that so cute? So that's going to hang on him. Love it. You guys like the green. He is a little fancy. Yes, you guys, thank you for ordering from Deborah Bucher Designs, and make sure you check out her whole page. The Better Bonding, is that right? The Dixie Belle Better Bonding, by the way, I need one, so I need to order one today too. But that is an incredible product. They have the slick stick that you put when you want to bond to glossy, shiny, or glass, you know, things like that. Anything that's super shiny metal. Let's see, what else? Then all the decoupage papers. She's got tons of decoupage papers. And then all the Dixie Belle paints, which I love. So, I just felt the greeny. Oh, I agree. I got to look at it too, because I've got to somehow get all of it incorporated. Bonding Boss, that's what it's called. But look, he even comes with a little spatula, and I did a tiny little black and white check on the spatula. So he is going to go to his new home in the next day or so, but he was really fun to do. And a happy mistake when I was painting him, because I painted over its ceramic. So I used the gloss enamel. That was the first thing I put on him. And then I did acrylic paint over top of that. And somehow it, I don't know how, but somehow it crackled the whole thing. And I was so happy. So yeah, he looks really good. All right, you guys, if you're in my private group, I will be live in 9 minutes.
Not 8, not 11, but 9. And I will see you guys then for Swag Makers. I'm going to be traveling the rest of the weekend, but I will see you all next week. And who knows what we'll do, but we'll do something different and fun. Thank you so much for hanging until the end, you guys. Love you all. Thank you for the stars. And DeborahBookerDesigns.com is where you can find all the fun stuff, and Dollar Tree for the frames. All right, see you soon. Bye.